Dazn.
Dazn is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year.
This fight has lived up to expectations.
Good. Finds the cup.
He's walking it, he's looking, he's begging, and it worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
How do you like it? How do you like it?
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not supposed to be cheering, but this is X Series. I can do whatever I want.
It all comes down to tonight. Don't miss the biggest night in MMA. PFL is more than a fight.
Catching up on any NFL game is easier than ever before.
Looking to the end zone for the win! Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
It's their time. A night to remember.
X Series on Dazn, sponsored by William Hill.
miles per hour, 300 sensors, 1.1 million data points a second, sent instantly to the AWS cloud, so AI can generate insights for F1 in real time, to keep millions of fans on the edge of their seats. Generative AI on AWS, a new era of racing, a new era of business.
Let's talk electric.
Okay. Show me what you've got.
Smooth aerodynamics let you
glide through the streets like a ball through the air.
To how many charging stations?
Over 1 million.
Worldwide and growing. No matter what you need, your Mercedes-Benz is there to help. And you can drive from London to Paris on a single charge.
Voila.
The all-electric range with 0% APR representative and savings from £4,250.
X Series on Dazn, sponsored by William Hill.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the zone. X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out. It's the real deal. Hey, he looks like a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3, light him up. Your winner and the new champion.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Misfits X Series 19. We're in Supercard, Qatar, and Doha. We did the press conference. Now we're doing the ceremony weigh-ins. And as we weigh in, whew, I'm a bit chunky. But are you not entertained?
X Series on the zone, where superstars meet.
It's not going to be your usual show.
And chaos unfolds.
Are you not entertained?
Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens.
Are you kidding me?
Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer.
That changes everything!
And champions are crowned.
Am I now the queen of Misfits?
The zone is the home of crossover boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful Qatar. We're finally here for the weigh-ins. It's been another busy Misfits week, but this is here to finalize all of these fights. I'm Riley Osborne, joined by Anthony Taylor. AT, talk to me. Weigh-ins are obviously an incredibly crucial point because that finalizes the fight, but also we can learn a lot as to who's prepared enough to get the weight right.
Absolutely. When we're talking about cutting weight, that's the mental part of the game, cutting that weight. Then we go into the fight. That should be the easiest part. But look, not everybody makes weight and not everybody hydrates properly. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hydrate properly.
Keep an eye out for these fighters because we may see people more drained than others. We may see people looking a bit healthier than others. And that's incredibly important because tomorrow, who can rehydrate the best to be at the most advantage for them? I'm curious to see that. You fought guys that are bigger than you where you didn't have to cut weight, but right. People don't know this. AT fought, what, all the way down to 145 pounds one day?
So, hey, that was back in my younger days, 145. Now I'm about 205 pounds. But look, good nutrition, a good diet balance makes everything happen.
It makes everything happen, and that is exactly what we're going to be seeing from these fighters today. However, there's been a lot of bad blood, and bad blood brewing more and more throughout the course of this fight week. I'm thinking King Kenny versus Salt Poppy. I mean, they were all buddy-buddy, and now they are not. Finally, we get the final face-off before these two men go into battle.
Man, these guys been in the hotel all week going at each other's throat, Riley. When I say going at each other, they had to be separated. Coaches had to be separated. This is my pick of the night, fight of the night, potentially. Everybody's pick of the night, or we can say fight of the night.
Well, that's enough from us. There's been a host that's been missing, but she's here now, the lovely Olivia.
Thank you very much, Riley. Yeah, just as you come to me, there was some music playing. Me and Ben were just having a dance because he is here with me. Ben, we've been doing all the important stuff in Qatar today, haven't we? We've been enjoying multiple water slides.
Oh, yeah.
It's been great. We've had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun in the sun here in Qatar, but make no mistake, the 20 athletes competing tomorrow night are beyond disciplined and prepared for this opportunity. And with all roads leading to Gibb versus Slim, I've got one word for you: excitement.
It is going to be very exciting. It's been an entertaining fight week. Fighters have gone back and forth. Now, me and Ben are going to try and do our very best to get our final thoughts from these fighters. Ben, do you think they're going to give us much, or do you think they're going to do their talking in the ring tomorrow night?
If I've learned anything from a year of being with Misfits, it's that these ceremonial weigh-ins, anything could happen. Be prepared for a brawl.
Exactly.
Ben said be prepared for a brawl today, but you can guarantee some brawls tomorrow only if you go to dazn.com/boxing. That's DAZN.com/boxing and purchase the pay-per-view. Do it right now. Don't wait so that you're ready to go come fight night. I cannot wait for it. It is going to be absolutely unbelievable. AT, there's no question about it.
No, absolutely, like you just said. Make sure y'all see that box right there. Y'all go ahead and use your phone. Take your phone out. I don't have mine, but take your phone out. Scan that QR code. Go ahead and watch these amazing super fights on this amazing Supercard.
Well, that's enough from us. Let's dive into the weigh-ins themselves. We'll throw it over to Huss to get things started.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Qatar Amphitheater here in Doha, Qatar for the weigh-in presented by Qatar for the action taking place tomorrow, Thursday night at the Lusail Arena. The Supercard presented by Visit Qatar. X Series 19 brought to you by Misfits Boxing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our first contestants to the stage. And their contestants in the middleweight division. Please welcome, hailing from India, Neeraj. 157.8 pounds for Niraj. And now let's please welcome his opponent to the scales. Hailing from Syracuse, New York, USA, Amir the Cashman Anderson. A 159.6 pounds for Amir the Cashman Anderson. Niraj versus Amir the Cashman Anderson, scheduled in the middleweight division.
How are you, man? How are you? Yeah, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Amir Cashman Anderson. Sir, it's hunting season. How does it go down tomorrow night?
Expect a knockout, man. I'm coming, I'm hungry, and I'm ready. So hunting season, baby. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Amir Cashman Anderson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. They're scheduled in the light heavyweight division. Please welcome, hailing from Greenwich, Southeast London, England, United Kingdom, Swarms. And let's please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Empalme, Sonora, Mexico, Luis Pineda. A 176 pounds bang on for Swarms. A 170.6 pounds for Luis Pineda. Swarms versus Luis Pineda, scheduled in the light heavyweight division.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the fan favorite Luis Pineda. Luis, here in Qatar tomorrow night, what happens? I am ready. Vamos! Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Luis Pineda.
I'm now with Swarm. Swarms, as you were coming over to me, you were having a little dance. You seem pretty chilled. You said in the zone. That's exactly what you look like you are.
Yeah, I'm in my zone. I'm stopping Pineda tomorrow, 100%, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. See everyone tomorrow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Swarms.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. They are scheduled for the vacant Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. Please welcome, hailing from London, England, United Kingdom, Man Like Kells. And please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Hollywood, California, USA, Chase D. Moore. 265.6 pounds for Man Like Kells. $231.7 pounds for Chase D. Moore.
You might be seeing.
When you're talking about a 30-pound weight advantage, one's going to be lighter on the feet, other one's going to have a lot of heavier power on the feet. But look at Chase. Look at him, Riley. He's playing the mind games very well.
He's been in his face all fight week, really getting into it. These two guys have clashed at the press conference, and they are about to clash tomorrow night. But there's no more showmanship once the ring is going.
I love it. Like Kanye West says, I got a light-skinned friend looking like Michael Jackson, got a dark-skinned friend. These guys are ready. They've been going at it all week nonstop. They can't wait to take each other's head off, Riley.
I can't wait to see it, but you can see the weight disadvantage on these two. Kells clearly the bigger man. However, at this weight, cardio can be a huge, huge difference when you're that much bigger.
This is all going to be a battle of nutrition. Who's been dieting correctly?
Kells, I mean, you've seen this all week from Chase. You look like you're a little bit bored of it all.
Yeah, it's just boring, man. You know what I mean? He's really good at making a noise, but tomorrow we'll see what he's made out of.
I feel like in your last fight, you went through everything. Do you feel like you can handle whatever he's got to throw at you?
Yeah, it's light work. You can obviously tell by the way we're built differently. I was built for war, and he's just built for Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kells.
I'm here with Chase D. Moore. Chase, he's saying light work. What's your response?
Hey, the only thing that's going to be light is this right hand to his chin come tomorrow night, man. He ain't built like me. He's not as fast as me. He doesn't look as good as me. I made him famous. Don't forget that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Chase D. Moore.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. They are scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Lightweight Tournament Finals. And now, please welcome, hailing from Surprise, Arizona, USA, Yachty Gang TV. And please welcome his opponent, hailing from Syracuse, New York, USA, Lil Cray Cray. A 134.6 pounds for Yadi Gang TV. A 132.3 pounds for Lil Cray Cray.
Both of these fighters looking fit, but I gotta say, Cray Cray's looking more diced than ever.
He look amazing, but so does Yeti. And Yeti always showed that he had that nice physique every time he fought. This is going to be an action-packed fight.
Physiques don't win fights. However, Cray Cray coming in fitter when that's been the issue for him could be a deciding factor. That's what I was talking about. We got to look out for it during this weigh-in.
Yes, how can his cardio stand up? We've seen it previously in previous fights that he started to slow down in the second round. But can he keep it up with Lil Yeti?
Somebody that never slows down is AT, and he's been training with Cray Cray, and you've guaranteed me that Cray Cray is going to be ready.
I guarantee you, or your money's back, that Cray Cray is going to be in shape.
We'll see.
Yeti Gang, I mean, you come over to me dancing, you look happy, you look chill, but this is a tournament final. What would it mean to you to be champion?
It will mean everything, not to be champion, but I'm in a beautiful country of Qatar. Man, it's a dream come true.
Have you got one final word for your opponent?
Another beautiful day, my team coming.
Thank you very much. Yeti Gang!
I'm here with Lil Cray Cray. Lil Cray Cray, your second shot at this tournament, third fight with that man, Yadi Gang TV, tomorrow night. What does this mean to you?
Man, it mean a lot, man, because beating him gonna give me a chance to fight the #1 guy, and I know, you know, so I'm gonna pop out and show out tomorrow. It's go time. Yeah.
What's your last words to Yadi Gang?
Man, you better be ready. I'm coming. It's gonna be a war.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Little Cray Cray.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage, scheduled in the middleweight division. Please welcome, hailing from the Isle of Man, fighting out of Wales, United Kingdom, Warren the Mechanic Spencer. And please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Sweden, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Nick Lamau. A 163 pounds bang on for Warren the Mechanic Spencer. A 161 pounds bang on for Nick Lamau.
These two late replacements, 2 weeks notice for Warren Spencer. And there they go. These guys are absolutely jonesing to get this fight going. Nick Lamau, he was willing to take whoever. And he picked someone that I think could be a dark horse.
But remember, Riley, this is for the #1 contender fight against the winner between Ben Williams and Jarvis.
Warren, what just happened there? What was said between you two?
This is personal now between me and him.
Why?
He sent me a message last night on Instagram. He said, your nan's egg and chips sucks. No one disses my nan's egg and chips and gets away with it.
Ben, over to you.
Nick, I got one question for you.
That's the whole reason why I'm an animal today. It's because of my nan's egg and chips.
Bro, shut up, bro. Cringe. Sorry.
Nick, you're all good. Big altercation right there. What do you make of Warren Spencer?
Dude, I just want to look him in the eyes. I want to take his sunglasses off. He's always wearing those. There's no sun right now, brother. Why are you wearing
he'll be sucking? So, big rig, big right hand, that's all he'll be sucking tomorrow night.
Mate, you push like... Can I...
Leave my nan's egg and chips out of this.
Bro, I hate this. He's so cringe.
Nick, different opponent, same goal tomorrow night. What happens?
Bro, he's getting knocked out. He's either stopped in the second or third.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Nick Lamau!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. This bout is scheduled for the Misfits Boxing Welterweight World Championship. Please welcome the challenger, hailing from Dublin, Ireland, Ben Bumblebee Williams. And let's please welcome the champion, hailing from Mayweather Gym, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the Jawbreaker Jarvis. A 152.7 pounds for the challenger, Ben Bumblebee Williams. A 153.9 pounds for the champion, the Jawbreaker Jarvis.
Both these fighters for the title. Ben Williams has made a statement for himself here in Misfits, but Jarvis has been putting in the work. Both men looking fit, ready, and prepared.
They're ready to go right now. If they was to say, let's fight, let's fight. These two gentlemen, it's a lot at stake. A lot for stake, Riley. One of them has to lose.
Absolutely, one of them has to lose. Both men looking locked in. The talking is done. You can see that these two just want to get fighting.
I love the energy, brother. I love this energy. Two guys battling for it.
Ben? Ben, he's walked in with that belt. Tell me why you're going to be the one walking out with it tomorrow night.
Too fit, too fast, too strong. That belt's come back home to Dublin, Ireland, baby. Let's fucking rock.
I mean, that's straight to the point. Ben, over to you.
I'm here with the champ, Jarvis. When you look into the eyes of the challenger, Jarvis, what do you see?
I see nothing that I can't take, whether it's the first round, the fifth round. I'm coming out victorious. That belt is coming home with me. It's my belt. He ain't doing nothing, I promise you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Misfits welterweight champion, Jarvis!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage, scheduled in the light heavyweight catchweight exhibition fight. Please welcome to the stage, hailing from Dubai, UAE, Dawood Money Savage. And please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Osaka, Japan, Deji.
I asked him, bro. That's a good talk. Yeah.
169.5 pounds for Dawood Money Savage. A 178.9 pounds for Deji. Dawood Savage versus Deji, scheduled in the light heavyweight catchweight exhibition fight.
This is closer and closer. The intensity increases.
Yeah, the emotions is high, the intensity is high, everything is high when you're talking about these fights.
Dawood Savage, it got a little bit heated there. Tell me what just happened.
I mean, that was expected. I'm the one who's doing all the talking, and I'm the one who's gonna put on the show. The only thing I'm gonna say is, my head is not getting shaved tomorrow.
Do you hear that? His head's not getting shaved tomorrow.
So I'm here with Deji. Deji, you have flipped a switch. The muscles have finally come in. Walk me through what's going on.
Smoke season!
Ladies and gentlemen, Deji!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our contestants to the stage. This is our co-main event of the evening, scheduled in the light heavyweight division. Please welcome, hailing from London, England, United Kingdom, King Kenny. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome his opponent to the stage. Hailing from Candelaria, Quezon, Philippines, Super Salt Poppy. A 169.8 pounds for King Kenny. A 167.8 pounds for Super Salt Poppy.
The intensity on display. Both of these guys have been increasing as the fight week went on. Some confusion with the rounds. One at 5, the other one at 6. It's settled at 6, but the bad blood is now established.
Bad blood. We're talking about this can be one of the best fights in the history of Misfits and all accolades. This can outbeat Waleed versus Dean. I'm talking about history in the making, Riley.
Ben Davis talked to both of these guys. Salt Poppy said, no, we're cool. And King Kenny said, no, we're not. King Kenny wants this fight.
Hey, King Kenny, Saul Poppy's ready to fight. You got Coach Saul, Coach Deli Perales ready to fight. Let's go.
Both these fighters have had wins, losses, and it's a time for them to establish between each other who is ready for the next level of Misfits.
King Kenny, I saw just an exchange of words. What were you saying to Salt Pappy just then?
I was speaking to him in his language. I told him Dimo Kayato, and that means you're not ready.
It's been a little bit spicy this week, the whole 5 rounds, 6 rounds. You got what you wanted. What's one final thing you'd like to say to him?
He's not ready for tomorrow.
Why do you think that?
Bro, he wanted to change it from 6 to 5 rounds. That's someone who's not ready to fight.
King Kenny, everyone!
There's been a lot of discussion, Salt Poppy, about the 5 rounds, the 6 rounds. He thinks you're not ready. What do you think?
I just want to say it's been great working with King Kenny. Thank you for reminding me 6 rounds. I could have forgotten. But tomorrow, I'll knock him out. I'm going to stop him from achieving his dream.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Salt Poppy!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for our main event tomorrow night. And it's a great night of sports and entertainment as the main event, along with KSI, Misfits Boxing, and Dazn X Series 19 present Qatar, the Supercard, a sensational evening of boxing for your entertainment, and it's all courtesy of Visit Qatar. 10 fights, 3 title fights, including the lightweight tournament final, and this grudge match that is our main event. So at this time, let's bring the fighters out. It's an 8-round contest of boxing for the Misfits Boxing Super Middleweight Championship. The first time in Misfits Boxing history we go to an 8-round contest. Let's bring the fighters out and then on to the scales. First, a perfect professional record consisting of 7 fights, 7 victories, 5 big wins by knockout. From Brooklyn, New York, USA, representing the nation of Yemen, he is the undefeated Slim the Hitman. And next out onto the stage with an excellent professional record consisting of 7 fights, 6 victories, 3 wins by knockout. His only defeat was to Jake Paul. He's the YouTube star, conqueror of boxing promotions, originally from Saudi Arabia, but now representing the United Kingdom, the 7-figure gibber, Anesongib. First on to the scales, ladies and gentlemen, is the Hitman. Slim the Hitman on the scale. A perfect record, 7 fights, 7 victories. Originally from Brooklyn, New York, USA, now representing the nation of Yemen, Slim the Hitman. 166.3 pounds for Slim the Hitman. Next on to the scales, also with an excellent record, 7 fights, 6 victories, 3 wins by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, his only loss was to Jake Paul, the YouTube star, originally from Saudi Arabia, now representing the United Kingdom, the 7-figure giver, Anesongib. 167.5 pounds for the giver. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, face to face, our main event fighters. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you noticed on the stage between the fighters, a legend of the ring himself, KSI, in attendance here tonight. Slim versus...
Look at the intensity on these 2 fighters, AT. They are ready. They are ready to brawl.
They're ready to go. Ooh, what a slap.
Misfits Boxing Middleweight tomorrow night here in the nation of Qatar.
The intensity on display from both fighters. Security guards working overtime. But
That's
tomorrow
it,
night, these two fighters will be ready to go.
Everybody looks incredibly
The Slim versus Gib for the main event, and it's going to be something else.
Slim, you nearly just killed me in the middle there. What just happened?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just locked in the zone right now. It's Hitman season. Y'all know what season it is? It's Hitman season. It's my time to take over, baby.
He was calling you skinny. What have you got to say in response to that?
That's what the last 7 guys said, and they all ended up knocked out, baby. He will end up knocked out tomorrow night. I promise you that.
We've been waiting a long old time for this fight, Slim. What happens tomorrow night?
That dude is too slow. He got no reflexes. He got no balance. He gonna find out what real skill is tomorrow night. Boxing is not a bodybuilding competition. That's what y'all gonna learn tomorrow night. It's not a bodybuilding competition. I work very hard. I'm way more skilled than him, and I'm gonna showcase it tomorrow night.
This has got quite spicy. It's got quite personal, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's been avoiding me for 5 years. He's a little punk, man. He's a little spoiled little punk. But he gonna learn. I'm gonna give him a humble lesson tomorrow.
Stay with me, Slim. Let's pass it over to Ben and hear what Gib has to say. But stay with me.
I'm here with the challenger, Gib. Yeah. He says boxing's not a bodybuilding competition. Yeah. What do you think?
My body is built for war. It's built for fighting, and that's from the reps in the gym. I maneuvered his neck. I saw him tweak. His slap was weak, and we're ready to dust him off tomorrow night.
He's calling you a punk? KSI advocating for the the champion to retain. You're coming in here storming the castle, Gib.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. The security, the promotion, this is all a setup, so we're here to take them out, yeah? This is the plan.
Tomorrow night, how does this end?
We're knocking this prick out, this skinny little bitch, this mesquite bastard. We're here to take him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, the 7-figure Gibber, Anesongib. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mams Taylor and Calla Sauerland boys. Things just got a little bit spicier.
Unbelievable tension. This is going to be so electric. 50-50 fight. I can't wait. I mean, you saw it there. You know, they've come so far. 5 years in the build-up for this fight. 5 years, and we see it go down here right in Doha, Qatar tomorrow night, Thursday night. First time ever for everything at Misfits, but this is going to be an absolute banger.
Absolute fireworks in the main event. One fight from each of you that you think is underrated, right? What else are you looking forward to?
Where it started in the beginning, Pineda Swarms. Don't take my one. You got to go King Kenny Salt. I know they haven't had the altercation. Like it's a proper boxing fight. They have really mastered their craft on Misfits. That is a live fight as well tomorrow night. But a stacked card. It's the Supercard from Qatar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mams Taylor and Calla Sauerland.
Live on the Zone, Thursday, November 28th, X-Series 19, the ultimate grudge match.
This guy ain't my rival.
Gib versus Slim.
He's a punk. I'm really gonna hurt this kid.
Rivalry, ego, and pride clash in a feud-filled fight for glory. Plus, the biggest supercard in X-Series history, featuring icons from crossover boxing. X-Series 19, Gib versus Slim, Thursday, November 28th, live only on the Zone. Buy now at thezone.com/box.
AT. Some intensity in that face-off. 5 years they've been trying to make that fight, and it feels like all that heat has boiled over because finally we're going to see it.
I'm getting goosebumps, Riley, as we speak about this right now. Michael Buffer is getting... What? Literally got goosebumps. Y'all don't understand. You see that? Y'all need to scan that code because this is the biggest fight of the year. Anesongib versus Slim. Going down.
There's a reason that this is a pay-per-view. There's a reason we're doing this in Qatar because it's the only place we could make it happen. Finally, we have established not just that main event, but Salt Poppy versus King Kenny. That's going to be who's next. We have so many stories building in this Misfits space. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, I want to see who's going to come out as the man on top. Will Slim retain that title, retain his reign over the years, going to improving to 8-0, or will Gib come in and destroy that mantle, that castle that Slim built and reign supreme in Misfits.
We see from the co-main 2 guys that have lost in the past coming back. Slim's never lost. Talk to me about the mentality of being an undefeated fighter, the risk behind that, and of course, the pressure that puts on you as a fighter.
Well, being an undefeated fighter, you have to understand this. 2 things. Your mindset. You have to believe in yourself. Second, confidence. Knowing that you can go in there and do anything you want to your opponent at any given second, Riley.
As you can see, the co-main event, the intensity on the face of King Kenny. Saw Poppy looking calm and relaxed as always. But that's an intense fight because King Kenny's bringing some, I would say, aggressive energy. Saw Poppy maybe a bit more on the reserved side. Talk to me about fighting with emotion versus fighting with, of course, calculated game plan.
Well, this is my first time ever seeing Kenny like this. Laser focus. Normally when you come in at laser focus, there is emotion built up, but it's just not showing. When you look at Saul Poppy, normally Saul Poppy's quiet, but he's smiling, he's happy, he's enjoying himself. So it's going to be hard to say which is which come tonight.
A dog fight between these 2 in both of their last fights. King Kenny fighting Adam Brooks, but almost a fight right here in the weigh-in. Give with a slap to the face of Slim there.
Whoo! Riley, I can't allow no man to slap me. Nobody, not even you guys listening. Yo, ain't nobody gonna slap me. I'm a grown man. I'm a fighter too. I'm gonna catch you after the fight at the hotel. Don't nobody slap a grown man.
Yeah, but Slim, it looked like he was trying to fight him right there too, because I think he has the same idea. No one's gonna slap him. Tomorrow night they're gonna be able to finally settle it. But man, oh man, just the intensity. I can't even get over it. I can't even get over it.
Remember, Riley, gentlemen, no one gets paid until after the fight.
Now, remember, everybody, these aren't the only great fights on Dazn, because Dazn is the undisputed home of boxing. There is so much more to come in just the upcoming weeks as well.
It's another unbeatable fight week on Dazn. For X Series 19, Gibb versus Slim. Thursday, November 28th. As crossover rivals clash in the biggest supercard in X Series history. Buy the pay-per-view on Dazn with no subscription required, including an exclusive watch-along with the biggest streamer in the UK, Angry Ginge.
It is fight week.
Dazn is the home of crossover boxing, with exclusive behind-the-scenes from press conferences and weigh-ins. You can't beat fight nights every week. You can't beat X Series 19 Gibb vs Slim on Dazn this Thursday. Buy now at dazn.com/boxing.
Next week, we have a triple header here for you on Dazn with Crocker versus Papadopoulos, Quartermain versus Bateson, Paro versus Hitchens, all on December 7th. Then, rivalries are reignited December 21st as Tyson Fury seeks redemption against the one and only Alexander Usyk. And another Fury steps in the ring as January 18th, Misfits and Dazn bring you 2 of the biggest names in British combat sports as social sensation Tommy Fury takes on UFC icon Darren Till.
Live on Dazn Worldwide, Usyk versus Fury 2, December 21st. The first fight had it all. Now, the rematch. In the most anticipated showdown of the year. 2 opposing mindsets. 2 corners set to reignite. For redemption. For greatness. For legacy. 2 of the best on the planet will collide. Only one will end the year heavyweight champion of the world. Get closer to the action. Closer to Fight Night on the global home of boxing. Live on Dazn Worldwide. Usyk versus Fury 2, December 21st. Buy now at dazn.com/boxing.
Win a trip to the boxing event of the year. Usyk versus Fury 2 reignited. Buy the pay-per-view before December 4th and you can win a trip to Riyadh, including flights, accommodation and tickets for you and a friend. Buy Usyk versus Fury 2 now at dazn.com/boxing. T's and C's apply.
So as you can see there, if you buy the pay-per-view for Fury versus Usyk, the sequel right now that you can win, UK only, you can win not only tickets to the fight, but flights and accommodations as well. That's DAZN.com/boxing. But AT, let's get back to all the action that we have here tomorrow night. Misfits, also at DAZN.com/boxing.
I'm excited for tomorrow. The world's excited. We finally get to see the fight that's been in the making for a couple of years now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is so hot that two of the best boxing gurus in the business, Ade Oladipo and Ariel Helwani, they were even picking up on it on their new show, Ade and Ariel.
Anesongib on this card. Gib versus Slim. I would say below Jake Paul and KSI, if we're still going to say they're in this Misfits influencer scene, below Jake Paul and KSI, it's then Gib. That's how big a name Gib is in this scene. And Slim, I think's come through quite well under the Misfits banner. So Slim's almost that guy that's emerged from Misfits. But I think Gib versus Slim, again, minus Jake Paul versus KSI, is the biggest fight that can be made in the influencer boxing scene. It's a big one. I love Slim. They call him the Hitman. As you can see, like physically, maybe not the most intimidating, but when he gets in that ring, boy, oh boy, can this kid fight. He's from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
And he's very much every part of Brooklyn, New York. I love it.
That's the Ade and Ariel show, the boxing show, every Tuesday on DAZN. I am back with all of us here at the DAZN presentation team. You guys were down there in the thick of it, as they would say. Talk to me about it.
Can I just say, I actually nearly got killed. I saw Ben run in with a microphone when Slim and Gib were going at it, so I was like, oh, I'll do the same thing. Stupid decision. I will not be doing that again because I nearly got punched in the face.
Well, I saw
but
you had to.
That was great.
I saw you had to scurry away. Ben's high risk, high reward. We don't do what he does.
Whoa, time out. They ask me to, right? They view me as a dispensable asset. That's why they throw me into these trenches and the fires. But talk about heat, this main event. Gib and Slim.
The difference, I saw Gib calling him skinny. I mean, the difference in bodies in both of them is insane, isn't it?
Gib looks like a wooden barrel. Like there is some dry-aged Caribbean rum inside of him. That is the chest that he possesses. It's a very impressive build that Gib has, and Slim likes to say bodybuilding, but there's a difference between that type of muscular structure and effective muscle. Gib has effective muscle.
That's what he said too. Gib was saying this body's built for war.
Yeah, AT, after seeing them both there, I mean, Slim did say, you know, all of his last opponents that he's beaten have all said the same thing. Has that changed your opinion on who you think's going to win the fight by seeing them in the flesh now?
No, absolutely.
No? Who do you think, by the way?
I still believe Slim is going to win. He's proven that he has the knockout power. He's proven everybody who's doubted him wrong.
I am on the opposite side of that fence.
Are you?
I do think that Gib, the challenger, can come in and steamroll all of the expectation placed on the hitman himself. While Gib at times has maybe been defensively irresponsible, run into some shots, did get knocked down, did lose to Jake Paul, I think the big X factor he brings into this is that relentless pressure. He's a locomotive. This kid is going to be storming through Slim's defenses, and we've seen that work and be effective against the hitman. And while no one's beaten Slim yet, I do think we might hear and new tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, being dropped is not being stopped. So Gib has often, of course, against Jake Paul, who's a much bigger fighter and way earlier in their fight careers. I don't think that's super relevant. Gib has now been able to work through all the damage. AT, you're someone who's very, very good at taking shots and not going down. Talk to me about some of the adaptations that Gib might have made that could prevent him from being hurt early.
Well, when you're dealing with a person like Slim, with Gib and his trainer Leon Wells, footwork. When I say footwork is important because it keeps you out of harm's way. It puts you in good positions so you're able to counter off those long arms that Slim has.
Olivia, Ben, Deji came in here looking absolutely jacked. He seemed to have put on 50 pounds of muscle overnight. Guys, in all honesty, though, let's talk about that fight.
I mean, I actually spoke to him in the build-up to this last month at the media day, and I was talking to him about his previous fights, and he was basically saying that he didn't take it seriously. Walking out, he was thinking, what am I doing? But I feel like this is the fight. I mean, Obviously, he's a huge favourite, so that changes things. And no one is expecting Dawood Savage to do anything, really. But I don't expect him to underestimate him, perhaps how he might have done other fighters. And I expect him to go in there actually knowing what he's going to do this time around.
That's about my expectation as well. You know, I think that when we look at a guy like Dawood Savage, we have to be transparent and honest about it. This kid is 0-5. He does have the existing losses to Ben Williams, Salt Papi most recently.
Good
but
fighters, though.
Great
Good
fighters,
yeah.
and the best ability is availability. This kid shows up. There's no one else that signed the dotted line except him. He recognizes this ultimate opportunity, and some can say, oh, well, he's just trying to get inside the show, get his name inside Misfits. That's all well and good, but I truly believe that he's going to try his best. Now, the problem is that's not going to be enough against Jeji. I mean, when you have Daily Perales, guys in your corner like Martin Fureau, those are some top talents. And I know that people think Deji isn't taking this seriously, but I truly believe that in his heart of hearts, Deji knows that he's putting the work.
And you can watch all of those fights only if you purchase the pay-per-view. That's DAZN.com/boxing, DAZN.com/boxing. Make sure to tune in to all these fights tomorrow night. You'll see all of us there, and of course, all the fantastic fights. Thank you so much for joining me and my fantastic team.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live on the Zone X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out. It's the real deal. Hey, he looks like a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3, right about him. Your winner and the new champion.
X Series on Dazn, sponsored by William Hill.
Sometimes running a business can feel like running a marathon. In a desert. Through quicksand. But Xero accounting software can help keep your business finances running smoothly. Soon that marathon will feel more like a fun run. On roller skates. With a jetpack. Cha-ching. Search Xero with an X because healthy business is beautiful business.
Technology goes beyond special effects or epic camera shots. It offers surprising new perspectives. It takes you places that seemed out of reach. When technology becomes an extension of yourself, that's progress you can feel.
X Series on Dazn, sponsored by William Hill.